Welcome back to Houston Life. When it comes to your health, conditions like joint pain and neuropathy can really affect your daily life. And if you're one of the millions of Americans suffering from pain, you understand just how debilitating it can really be. Mel Camp recently learned how doctors at Next Genesis Healthcare say they are helping patients ease pain by harnessing the body's own power to heal.
Dr. Abhishek Reddy, Dr. Joe Furman, thank you both for being back here to talk about something. I mean, so many people suffer from pain in the US.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing to talk about. Let's start with joints, because I feel like that, you know, oh, my back hurts, my knees hurt. That seems like something that is pretty obvious if you're suffering that kind of pain. What kinds of people do you see? Like, what are they suffering from, and how are you able to help them?
So we see a lot of patients that come in with joint pain where the pain is significantly affecting their life, whether that be their mobility, their activities of daily living, their day-to-day life. Most of the time, we see patients that come in with osteoarthritis. That's the most common cause for joint pain, which is that breakdown of that the cartilage, that joint space. It's just wear and tear, usually over time. It can be due to various injuries as well, causing that, and that really affects people's lives, whether that be through pain or the mobility, as I had mentioned earlier.
Right, and a lot of the time the common treatments are just sort of things that will mask that pain and don't actually go in and work at healing. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, so some of the common treatments that patients go through are physical therapy. They will take medications like anti-inflammatory medications to, like you said, kind of help to manage some of the pain, but not necessarily treat the underlying cause of it. They may try steroid injections or viscosupplementation, which is gel injections into the knee, or any other joint that they may be experiencing those issues with. Usually when these don't work, they're offered surgery as the next option, and we're here to kind of let patients know that there is another option that's more minimally invasive that can really put the body in a good position to heal itself, to help with that pain and you know, really restore some of that mobility to patients.
Wow. Do you have to go through the steroid injections and all of that first to kind of see if that is that sort of the first thing you do and then you would do regenerative, or could you just go straight to you guys and give this a shot?
So you can go straight to the regenerative types of treatments. You do not have to go through the standard traditional treatments that most patients do go through before seeing us. Usually, you know, the earlier that you target these issues with the regenerative treatments, the better that patients do in terms of outcomes. So it is very I mean, patients can definitely come to us before going through the other treatments.
Wow, and you can do all joints?
Yes, right. That is correct.
Big and small? Yeah,
so we do a lot of joint, any joint in the body we can really target. A lot of times we target the peripheral joints like the knees, the hips, and the shoulders, but we can also do the joints of the axial spine, so the neck and the low back.
Wow, okay, I'm glad you guys are the experts on all of that. You know what you're doing. Of course, another cause of pain is neuropathy, which is hard to diagnose, isn't it? What is neuropathy?
Neuropathy is essentially just nerve damage, right? It's when your peripheral nerves, typically feet, hands, arms, legs, that just aren't working properly, can cause a lot of different symptoms, things like numbness, tingling, burning, swelling, balance issues if you have the neuropathy in your feet, and along with joint pain, this can cause a lot of problems with your quality of life, not being able to go for walks around the park or even stand to cook a full meal. Climbing stairs can be very difficult as well, so this can really affect their day-to-day.
Wow, and you know what? Someone who really benefited from some treatment from you guys, he was suffering neuropathy, was a patient of yours, Mr. Miller. We actually have him on tape talking about it. We should take a look at this because it's really interesting to see how you guys were able to help him.
I had burning in my toes, my feet were numb, I was unstable walking. I went through their process, their treatments, and within 3 months, the burning was gone. Within 6 months, the numbness was gone. Right now, I'm 95%. I have feeling back in my feet. I am stable walking. I went to the right place to get my neuropathy fixed.
Well, that was really awesome that you were able to help Mr. Miller with his neuropathy. How do you help treat people? How is it different to, I guess, the more commonplace treatments for neuropathy?
Right, and commonly patients are given medications like gabapentin, Lyrica, that just kind of mask the symptoms. They can try to calm those nerve symptoms down. How we do it differently is we're putting the body in the best position to heal itself, right? So we use different things like laser and light treatments, nerve plates for balance, acoustic compression, supplements, even the patient's own body biologic, something called PRP, or platelet-rich plasma, to really put that body in the best position to, again, heal itself.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. How do you know if it's the right treatment for you, or is it the right treatment for everyone?
Well, if you're suffering, like I said, from these symptoms, the numbness, tingling, burning, what we can do is do a neurological examination on you and determine if this is the right treatment for you. If it is, we'll come up with a treatment plan that is best for that patient, and if not, we'll do our best to point him in the right direction.
Amazing. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. And you do have a special deal for Houston Life viewers. Thank you both so much for joining us today. Really good to have that information. And I want to let you know that Next Genesis does have that special for Houston Life viewers. If you're one of the first 25 callers who mentions Houston Life, you'll receive a free phone consultation with Next Genesis Healthcare. And this is a great opportunity to see if you're a good candidate for an in-office examination. The phone number, it's 832-570-4529. And you can also find out more online at nextgenesishealthcare.com. Houston Life will be right back.